protect your neck. This life's a grind, but there's no regret. Just build, 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 let your heart connect. I love you and you matter, never forget. Oh, free, they're leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive. He's the pulse of the maker's drive. Yeah, he's setting the tone for every designer, making magic their own. Blueprints and dreams, they're the tools of the trade. With free Heathen workshop, the future's made. His models are art, his passion's the key. He's building a world for the community. Through struggles and triumphs, he's always on deck. With the mantra he lives by, protect your neck. So keep your chin up, protect your neck. This life's a grind, but there's no regret. Just build, 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 let your heart connect. I love you and you matter, never forget. Oh, free, Heathen leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive. He's the pulse of the maker's drive. It's more than prints, it's a way to rise through the sweat and tears under burning skies. He's here for the makers, for the love he gives. With every design, he shows how to live. Free, they're leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive. He's the pulse of the maker's drive. So keep your chin up, protect your neck. It's free Heathen breaking the game. For the makers, the dreamers, remember the name. Crew and tribe, we're riding this wave. For every creator who dared to be brave. He's the man with the vision, designs that inspire, fueling the scene with relentless fire. From the crew to the tribe, he's breaking the mold, building a legacy that's fierce and bold. Promoting the makers, he's lifting them higher. Every model a spark, every prince desire. He's got the skills, the hustle, the drive. Free Heathen workshop, keeping dreams alive. So keep your chin up, protect your neck. This life's a grind, but there's no regret. Just build, 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 let your heart connect. I love you and you matter, never forget. Oh, free, they're leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive. He's the pulse of the maker's drive. Yeah, he's setting the tone for every designer, making magic their own. Blueprints and dreams, they're the tools of the trade. With free Heathen workshop, the future's made. His models are art, his passion's the key. He's building a world for the community. Through struggles and triumphs, he's always on deck. With the mantra he lives by, protect your neck. So keep your chin up, protect your neck. This life's a grind, but there's no regret. Just build, 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 let your heart connect. I love you and you matter, never forget. Oh, free Heathen leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive. He's the pulse of the maker's drive. design, he shows how to live. All free, then leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive, he's the pulse of the maker's drive. So keep your chin up, protect your neck. Just build, 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 let your heart connect. I love you and you matter. Hear the call with free heathen. There's room for us Yo, it's free heathen breaking the game. For the makers, the dreamers, remember the name. Crew and tribe, we're riding this wave. For every creator who dared to be brave. He's the man with the vision, designs that inspire, fueling the scene with relentless fire. From the crew to the tribe, he's breaking the mold, building a legacy that's fierce and bold. Promoting the makers, he's lifting them higher. Every model a spark, every prince desire. He's got the skills, the hustle, the drive. Free Heathen Workshop, keeping dreams alive. So keep your chin up, protect your neck. This life's a grind, but there's no regret. Just build, 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 let your heart connect. I love you and you matter, never forget. Oh, free, they're leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive. He's the pulse of the maker's drive. Breaking the rules, yeah, he's setting the tone. For every designer making magic their own. Blueprints and dreams, they're the tools of the trade. With Free Heathen Workshop, the future's made. His models are art, his passion's the key. He's building a world for the community. Through struggles and triumphs, he's always on deck. With the mantra he lives by, protect your neck. So keep your chin up, protect your neck. This life's a grind, but there's no regret. Just build, 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 let your heart connect. I love you and you matter, never forget. Oh, free heathen leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive. He's the pulse of the maker's drive. It's more than prints, it's a way to rise through the sweat and tears under burning skies. He's here for the makers, for the love he gives. With every design, he shows how to live. All free, then leading the way, pushing the limits, redefining the play. For the crew, for the tribe, for the ones who strive. He's the pulse of the maker's drive. So keep your chin up, protect your neck. Just build, 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 let your heart connect. I love you and you matter. Hear the call with free heathen. There's room for us Yo, it's free heathen breaking the game. For the makers, the dreamers, remember the name. Crew and tribe, we're riding this wave. For every creator who dared to be brave. He's the man with the vision, designs that inspire, fueling the scene with relentless fire. From the crew to
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Free Heathen Workshop. My name, of course, is Maker Millwright. Welcome into my laboratory. Thank you for being here. So today is the most important day of the week, of course. It is Wip Sunday, which means work in person or work in... And, yeah. Had a great day yesterday. I was really tired last night, so long day. So, subscribe, I guess. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, DJ Midnight Wolf. Hello, Jupiter Robotics. Yeah. Other than that,
lizard.
I'm just looking to see here what we have in the Discord that I can show before we jump. Yep, I don't really. Good afternoon, nerds. That's right. Off. That's pretty quiet this morning, so I guess we'll just dive right into Whip Sunday. Up last week with tap hose protector and a microphone protector. Here is Seth's K9. If you don't know what K9 is from Doctor Who. Doctor Who's robot companion during the 70s, I believe. All the glowing eyes, voice box. Oh, and it's still, he needs to get it to work on remote. Yeah, he's been working this project for some time. He had it powered by, it's all powered by Arduino, I believe. Oh, you got some spaghetti, do you? What kind of sauce you gonna put on it? So Johnny Five in the sequel to Short Circuit was actually a punk rocker. So Triax has decided to take it upon himself to make a punk rock Johnny Five. In ages.
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a
Right.
snowblower!
That's right. Carrot in my stew. Back crowdfunding keyboard kit on Maker World. Waiting for the internals to arrive. I printed out one of the bodies in Polymaker. I would to go the caps with. I think gray gradient. I would do red. Gray and red are like a. I don't know why, because I'm not a color wheel kind of guy. But whoa, it's whoa. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon.
You know what? You're the best, no matter what everybody on this app says.
Oh, don't you butter me up. Don't you butter me up. I'm not toast. I like it. Foam crafting. I like it. Color Nerd is also the guy that designed this. And this is from our maker fight.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know.
Good old army painting. Enjoying my stew, but it has too many carrots in it. I take carrot E. I guess it's nice that it's not just tomato. Sometimes the things I make are just too tomato. Coming along, Triax. Quite the kit. That head is how many pieces? What? I thought the head would be split. I know I gotta do some army painting, but I'm out of. My pool of paints has shrank too much, and it just ends up being really basic. I gotta get some. Resin's cool. Like, don't get me wrong, resin's cool. It's just I just make stuff. Skyward Sword. Look at that. That came out nice. Give me a minute, guys. We'll be right.
Get back to work, you slacker.
All right there. So I'm back. We're having fun. All right. Oh, and this is the other TARDIS he was working on.
Curiosity, cause of annihilation of feline species, but also only means to human knowledge. Insufficient data. No available data.
paint on the white, but the voice control
Hey,
box.
laser
That's
lips!
cool.
Your mama was a snowblower!
That's cool. That's cool. And then I was watching Static Ties the other day, and I asked her, I was like, hey, can you post more stuff on the Whip Sundays? Because everybody likes to see your work. These are huge patches, believe it or not, on the back here. They look felted to me. They're really good. I have no idea what anime this is from. I'm not sure I've even heard of it. There's a lot of anime nowadays. Do I need to do a channel rebrand? She went from suspicious tumble that don't like what they used in. What do you mean? No. Should I do a channel rebrand? She went from suspicious tumble to static tides. I wouldn't even know what I would recall the channel or myself. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's a Bobby box. A Bobby box. I know it's a phone booth, but it was a phone booth for the police. And then the phone booth in Bill and Ted was the American one with the little satellite dish on top. So she makes the pattern for all this, sews it all. It looks like it's felt, which means it's gonna be dang warm. Oh, there's some epic. Oh, you weren't kidding. Well, those crystals are huge. Gain followers after rebrand? I don't know. It's not. I don't really ask about that sort of stuff. Yeah, yeah. Well, considering if that's an 8 foot tall man, that's like the kind of stuff they were pulling out of like that Mexican cave with all the stalactites were made out of salt or whatever. You were asking if you should do the same thing. Did she gain followers after? Like, did she gain followers specifically from the rebrand? She changed her name because Suspicious Tumble wasn't her thing anymore, right? But that's why at the Free Heathen Workshop. And we have been doing a lot of interviews lately. Last month we've done like 4 or 5. So I don't know. It'd probably be the worst time to rebrand, don't you think? Yeah, like look at the size of that. That's got to be what? Twice his height? I don't say Google me anymore because it hurts too many people's feelings. Apparently that offends people far too much, so I don't say it anymore. We're going for a kindler, gentler heathen. Ah, yes, it looks like a really. I like it. I like it. Hello, Mr. Da Vinci. I like it. I just because I don't mind Epic, right? Like I don't mind Epic 40K. Epic 40K was like the second of their games I was ever introduced. It went Warhammer, Fantasy, then Epic. think being where you show up is better than rebranding. Fair enough. Bing it? Nobody says bing it. I might say bring it, but I don't think I say bing it. What is it? Duck, duck, go it. There you go. Duck, duck, go it. Speaking about internet stuff, I think I'm like soft capped at 1,400 followers on Twitter. Because every time I am just about to break 1,400, I lose a follower. I'm at 1,398 right now. It's weird. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it is weird. It like never goes over 1,400. Ooh, chocolate cake. You can always say Brave it. Is Brave a search engine? Brave is a Disney movie to me. Enjoying a nice day at Six Flags. Flags over Texas in Arlington. Oh, for his youngest birthday. Brave is a search engine just for conservatives. I don't want my searches to be censored, so I don't want any of that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not anyone who yeah. Ugh. I want a really neutral internet where both, I guess we're talking both sides of the fence. Yahoo! Yeah. There is no safe space on the internet, and it's meant not to be that way. I don't want a safe space on the internet. I want to be able to be exposed to whatever's out there, and then I choose not to look at it. Oh, Fright Nights. Oh. When does the sun go down in Texas right now? Because we're about to do daylight savings time here in Vancouver. It's next weekend. Next weekend. No. As soon as we started getting high speed, that's when the internet really got crazy. Because I remember the internet on 14.4 modems, right? And then 56K modems. But when the internet started to get like cable, like basically what's that called again? Cable internet or what's the telephone line one called? When that started to happen, DSL, that's right. When that started, 3000 BPS. Oh, really? Or 300? Yeah, that's you are old, Da Vinci. There's actually worse than that I've seen. Midnight Wolf. Yeah, what time does it get cold? Or like, what time does the sun go down in Texas right now? And then when does it start getting cold? Normal people. Yep, you're old, Da Vinci. Because that's like the 80s. That's like the late 80s. Yeah, I started with a 14.4. Yeah, that's 1440. No, sorry, 1400 and 400. 14, yeah. But add some decimal points to that for the BPS. And those of you people who live in the South, do you prefer like Mexican food or Mexicana, which is like American and Mexican mixed together? Because I do know that like New Mexico, like some of the southern states have quite a Mexican influence, right? Like Arizona, right? Like isn't Arizona influenced by the native bands and Mexico? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what a Sinclair is. Oh yeah? Yeah, I thought so. I don't know, right? And then of course people don't want to talk about it, so then I don't really understand. Because there's a difference between Mexicano, like Americano? I don't know. Isn't there a difference between Tex-Mex? No, because that's Texas. But there's different foods. Family was from Texas. Lots of has. Oh, there. Thank you. Hispanic food. Thank you. There we go. Now we're cooking. Thank you. That's better. Now that's the right terminology. I appreciate that. Because Latin. Now I know Latin would be like, but Latin would be like everything from Nicaraguan to Mexican um, to even Panamanian, right? So Hispanic. Yeah. Okay. I get it. I get it. Does that so Six Flags is part of Warner Brothers? So is that where yeah, yeah, you're on it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm getting it. Now I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm getting it. Remember, I'm kind of ignorant to this stuff, and I just like to learn. Remember, I don't care where anyone's from, as long as they try to be good people. No difference to me. This is awesome. No, they license the IP. Okay. Well, that's gonna be interesting because Warner Brothers is going down. Ooh, the '90s Batmobile. It is. It's sad because I really like Warner Brothers, right? And I like DC. But DC, I guess, just didn't hit the. That's your favorite one? I think I really like the ridiculous one from. Which Batman is it with? Is it Batman and Robin with Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey? Yeah, yeah. That like the most ridiculous, like, because even the weapons in that were ridiculous, right? With neon lights on them. I just really like the motif. I know a lot of people don't like those movies, but those movies, like that set of movies by what's his name? They were like Batman 66. Oh, it's Batman Forever? Okay. Yeah, they're very, very much like the Batman 66. They're campy and they're fun and the guns do stuff but they don't do stuff and remember and I like parts of the new not the newest one with Pattinson but with what's that other English actor? Where is she? Uh, yeah, the Dark Knight series. But I like Bane, and they did Bane dirty in that one, and they did Talia. Yeah, other th- and the nipples were silly, right? But that's Hollywood is a very strange and silly place that a lot of us would probably not understand. Particularly someone like me, because I say what I think and I don't really whatever, right? But but I like Batman. I like the whole Bat family actually, because the I cosplay as Jason Todd, Red Hood, right? Because that's like one of the ones. Yeah, as a kid you don't even notice. I didn't. I didn't notice. Didn't until people started making a fuss about it. But this is a pretty good Batmobile. Pretty good one. Phil had loosened a support at the bed. The support family failed, causing spaghetti issues. Yeah, that's yeah. What temp are you running your silk? Oh, it was going to be really wild. What temp did you run your silk at? Model's very wavy. Yeah, like a lot of movies, like you'd be surprised as an adult what goes over kids' heads, or what they don't care about. Oh, is that all we got for Whip Sunday? Oh, all right. I might just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to do a Whip Sunday every 2 weeks then. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the model, not the filament. You can tell, right, when you look at this, because you can see the shape here. This is kind of wavy, and this is wavy. But the hands aren't wavy, and the body isn't wavy. So that's something to do with the render. You can see it. It's the way they made it. Because you'd see that waviness down here, up here as well, and it's not. This is actually very true. It's up to you guys. It's just it was a 20-minute whip this week. So maybe we go down to every 2 weeks for Whip Sunday, I guess. What, the writing? The writing is like everything about this is great. Hey GTR, right? Like everything about this model is beautiful. I was looking at it and I was trying to see if there was any like weirdness going on, cuz like this seems like a weird fail. You know what I mean? This seems like a strange failure to me. And same over here. And I was trying to figure out if it was a temperature issue. So one of the first things you look for with temperature issues is a waviness in the wall of something. But you can see it's pretty flat here, it's wavy here, and it's wavy up here on the page. So that's not a consistent thing through the model, which means it's not a temperature issue. But it is silk, and silk, this is what, 3-color silk? That's just pardon me, 2-color. Red, black, yeah. I don't know, it's still cool. It's a shame it didn't turn out, but yeah, if you you could have, if it wasn't a total disaster and you could have done the whole head, you could have saved the fingers and redone the fingers, right? Because you can actually measure and cut those out, and then glue different ones in, which would also be kind of fun. But I've done a lot of that. Well, CGS. Okay. Start with Midnight Wolf. Very good share, Midnight Wolf. Very good share. CGS. I'm not one for roller coasters. I'm too much of a control freak. But this looks pretty cool to me. Also, I'd love to see it's like, what that looks like at night, because all of the Halloween stuff here in Canada is at night now, and it's all like where I live, it's all rainy and dark and cold. So, Jayton, I'm glad the missus liked her cake. Whoa, that's epic. Anybody who doesn't get that reference, it's fine. Sus, Static Tides, thank you for sharing. These patches are really amazing. And this whole thing looks like felt, so whoever's wearing it, I hope they have a way to cool down. It was too high up to do. Okay. Seth, this is cool. This is cool. Like this whole project with the K9 and the TARDIS, very cool. Stellar Nerd, it is so rare for you to share whip stuff. Like normally you'll just show something like this. Thank you. Tracks, I'm sorry, no. Your mama was a snowblower. My mama was a rototiller. Sorry to say, buddy. Sorry to say. Mayhem. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Although, Mayhem, can we see the finished cell phone holder for the Stream Deck? Tracks, this is going to be sweet. And then Seth, like, just big brain. You're just doing so much big brain stuff lately. Even with that play set, that's pretty cool, man. Right? You showed that play set the other day when we were live. Oh. Yeah, I think this is but that's all we have for shares this week, guys. So a lot of entries this week. I know people are busy. Life gets in the way. But maybe we go to Whip Sunday every 2 Sundays. Well, I guess I can show what I did. Hold on. At least I'll show you guys what I did. I generally don't like to show what I did because today's all about you guys. But so Chaos Drucker, Chaos Printer, the German stream that visits us, and I talk to a lot. Well, not a lot, I guess once or twice a month. This is a model he did. This is the mainsail OS um, thing, mascot. It's actually pretty much snapped together, except the tongue. Really well made. Even with the supports in here and in here, really well made. You can see right here, that's a little weirdness. I don't know what, this is under extrusion, if you guys can see that. I don't know what happened there. This whole crown section here, right above the eye, did have supports in it, but I don't know what happened there. It's weird. You don't see it anywhere else in the model. Looking at it, you don't see it on, you see a little bit on the other eye, where it's not crossing over the other layer and doing a full extrusion. The eyebrows, I think, are made this way. I think that's just the angle of them, because I set this to 150% scale. I can get it to show you guys if you like. But the eyes snap together, and they snap into the head. The teeth snap into the head. The tongue was the only thing that didn't snap into place. I think it's super cute. People like the middle. This is Seth's big project that he's been working on. There's nothing to go with this. This is nothing. This is a completely original, no concept. It is a play set. No story, no nothing. It's just a play set to play with. Although knowing Seth, there'll be a story that comes with it, right? But it's just something to play with, which I think is really great. A medieval playset. And then I just reminded, if you're making miniatures, make bases for them. They don't have to print on the base, but make bases for them. It just makes them a little more finished. And yeah. You could print these probably out of TPU as well. I don't know how, well, maybe not. This Piper is quite small. But yeah, TPU 95, if you set the walls thick enough, you can actually make them pretty hard. Again, Mr. Woe, this is epic. I love seeing the progress. Oh yeah, this is that truck we talked about. Yeah, and then, so this last week, I met Dave Make Stuff. He's a Vancouver designer. And he brought me some stuff. And I gave him some stuff. Then this is the other thing I received on the same day. I received parts for a BattleBot, which I'm excited. Very nice guy, very friendly. He was so excited to see the lab, so kind of in a rush. So came in, got a photo of the lab, looked at everything. It was cool. Oh, and then here's the new playset. So it's based off of his book Castle of Sheva. There's everything you need. Very cool. Very cool. And then as there's just been some Darkstar updates. This is nothing. This is just a set I did on the Snapmaker. I actually have to release some more terrain because. And then anything in the lobby? Fire that up. Oh, I didn't. I forgot to download it and install it. Oops. There it is. I knew there was something because I went looking for it the other day. And I do think it's pretty funny that Slack is now in the bamboo world. After all of this talk, oh,
Rap, tap, tap.
oh, the Flash Forge is mainstream. Hi, Cruiser Girl, how's you? The Flash Forge is mainstream. Everybody get a Flash Forge. And then he's like, I'm gonna just get a P1S or P2S. I was like, that's funny. Love me some death. Yeah, hi from the fundraiser. I hope you guys are having a great day. Lots of love and support to the fundraiser, and I hope you guys make some money. Walking tacos, not just like chips and dip. Oh, video is not available. They block it from being posted other places so they can get the ad revenue. Oh man, Retro, you had me there. I thought this was full size. When I looked at that, I thought it was a full size. That's wild. Oh, I love this. This is the one he complains about, that it's too much work to do all the beads. And I'm just like, dude, just do plates and plates and plates of it. And it's nice because he can use different transparencies. Because he could use PETG or PLA because they have different transparencies. That was fast. Yeah, it was. Well, Whip is over. We had 20 minutes of whips. That's it. We had 12. We had 20 posts, of which only 10 were things. This got finished, eh? Is this Art Deco? Is that? Yeah, I always forget. I love that. That's amazing. Have you posted this yet? That's really good. It is Art Deco. No, again, don't feel bad, guys. We'll just go down to once, like twice a month instead of 4 times a month. It's fine. Not posting you a better picture. Oh, dude, you look. I got a couple files out there. Dude, this looks this when I was looking at it like this, I didn't realize that I thought this was the floor. Whatever, man. Again, Whip Sunday is built for you guys. So if I'm on too early, then say so. If there's no interest, then I won't do Whip Sunday, right? Yeah, that's a ping pong table. Like that is a ping pong table. Yeah, that is a ping pong table. I will give you that. So all this dollhouse stuff is going pretty good for you, eh, Retro? Like I know it's not crazy, but it's working, right? Are you putting the models up for sale on like cults or things or anything? Out of candy. Oh, I'm not out of candy. Just have not the candy I want. Joys of being a fickle creator. That's a ping pong table. What is this? A ping pong table for ants? No, it's a ping pong table for GI Joes. And there's quite a few people that collect them. Yeah, some like the Price is Right podiums. No, I'm just saying because like I think this is really cool. You're gonna end up being known as the guy who does dollhouse stuff. The guy who likes to play with dolls. And that's perfect. But yeah. His last Sunday was kind of short. Sunday has. Do we just go down to Whip Sunday twice a month instead? Because I know people are busy and it's all about you guys, right? My logo? Yeah, I can do that. Change some colors, but yeah, I can do that. That's a me thing, though. I asked you guys a question. Now, where did I save that logo? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Where did I save that? There it is. No, it's saving it as monocolor. So are we just doing this in layers? I'll just do it in layers. Do you need to make some ping pong paddles now? That'd be cool. Mods didn't. I don't think. Oh, you guys can go crazy because there's no mods today. All right. I got way too much stuff on screen right now. Way too much stuff on screen. All right, let me do the thing. So why is it not on a background though? See, this is gonna fail, I think, because it's not on a. Maybe we'll have to remake this. Hold on, I'll just remake this. It's not on a background piled, so it's like. So I'm gonna have to remake this. Hold on, and then I'm gonna change all the colors on my machine. Yeah, but I didn't start by filling it in, so I'll start doing that this time. Transparent PETGs and transparent PLAs. Glow in the dark is not going to. It's going to be opaque intentionally because it needs to. It needs to hold all the light. Or else it won't work. So what you need to do is there's some transparents from Polymaker. Um, in PLAs, I'd have to go look. I don't have a list of them, but I have to go look and just sort of look at what it is. If you print PLA thin enough, it will be transparent. Um, and then, but they do make transparent PETGs, which I have. And I can sample it if you want, Retro. Just send me the diamond and I'll print it a couple of times for you. And I can sample it for you. But the inherently, yeah, one layer is pretty transparent, yeah. But they do make transparent PLAs, which is like I always tease about what I want for a filament, right? Which would be a transparent purple. Yeah. Yeah, the Jesse Ice will do it. Yeah. There's a bunch of a lot of the Jesse stuff. Cause like the Jesse purple that I won from 3D Dan was like it is fairly transparent, but glow in the dark won't be. Just the way the glow in the dark has to work because it has to absorb as much light as it can. It's just the way it works. Or it won't be glow in the dark, right? Pixel layers. Layer 1 I want to make white. are we ending at 1 hour today, or do you guys want to go for longer, or what are we doing? It's like it's been pretty quiet, and we only had about 10 posts in Wip Sunday. Lazy today? Yeah, no, it's just whatever you guys want. You tell me, right? I'm all here. You're here all week, yeah? I don't know if I could do. Yeah, morning. Again, it's whatever you guys want. I know there's other Whip Sundays on. I know there's. It's just if it's not popular, then I'll just take it off the schedule. My Thursdays are not on the schedule anymore. That was great, CGS. I enjoyed that. What I want to know is what time does the sun go down now? Because here in Vancouver, the sun's down at like 5:30. That's why we're gonna have like fall back because it gets so dark so quickly here. Joker. Yeah, the Batmobile. We actually your thing made us talk about Batman actually. I don't know what I'm doing. Evening, Jayden. Kyle, you put me on the spot, and I apparently can't draw my own logo while I'm on. Oh, sorry, buddy. We are on the same time every Sunday, though. I posted. I sent your cake to Beans, so you know. Yeah, the Flash Forge is going back, eh? Wait, I didn't hear you. What was that? Maker, you were right. The Flash Forge isn't a mainstream printer. Should send Maker a printer so he can make sure it becomes mainstream? A bit quiet? Okay. Yeah, your time changed this weekend, yeah. Yeah. Again, it's okay, Jayden. I don't it's just a me thing, not a you thing. Don't worry about that. But this has to come down even more. Apparently I cannot draw today. Apparent lie. Apparent lie. I cannot draw today. Yeah, so I'm right. I'm right. That's fine. I know it's hard to say I'm right. I get that. I get that. Yeah, it's just not a mainstream printer. I get it. It's okay. You don't have to admit it. I'm cool. You don't have to admit it. Dude, I cannot draw today. I'm sorry, Piled. I will have to make another logo at a different time. Oh, so an Ender 3 can hold like 250. An Ender 3 V2 can hold 250. Oh, ad break. BRB. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Free Heathen Workshop. My name, of course, is Maker Millwright. Welcome into my laboratory. Apparently, I can't aim a camera today. So, I guess the current debate that's going on in chat is: are we going down to less Whip Sundays? Because Whip Sundays have been sort of on the decline lately, and we took out um, Dark Star Thursdays because it wasn't very popular. And now Whip Sunday, last week was short, and this week's been short, and I think the week previous to the last was short. Do we want to go down to Whip Sunday twice a month then? Because I do believe other content creators are doing Whip Sundays as well. And I'm assuming everybody just posts across, there's only so much time you have in a day to post, so. You guys tell me. But I think next weekend's Halloween, so next weekend shouldn't count. But if the weekend after that is slow, I think we'll just go down to 2 a month. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Make it easier for people. I'm only supposed to be here for Whip Sunday, so like we would have ended the show already. I'm not supposed to be showing off my work. I'm not supposed to be doing any of that. I had these rules for it. These things no, it's been my analytics showed as a constant decline. Now, granted, am I not grateful for it? No, I'm 100% grateful for it. It's just it seems like the bigger channels are sort of doing the same content we're doing. So, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I totally understand. But we can knock it down to every 2 weeks. And then if it becomes really popular again, we can push it back up again. But I know Pez Liz is doing Whip Sundays now, right? And I just checked her numbers. She's about 3 times what we are, right? So same time, same schedule, everything. So, which I understand. Whatever works. Yeah, absolutely, Jake. You guys, it's not about that. It's just if the numbers get small, my rule of thumb was Whip Sunday was the amount of hours it took to go through your work. So if there was more, I'd stay longer. If there was less, I would stay less. Right? That's all. You guys are so cute and so friendly. I love you so much. This is the Joker, eh? You'd have to be a Joker to go on this thing. How do you keep the contents of your stomach from, like, trying to run outside of you? Look at that spin. You're, like, almost upside down there. I'm aware of what she does. And today is a makes day. Today is a day for stuff. Yeah, you feel sick after that one. I've seen enough disaster videos not to... Roller coasters are really safe. They're like airplanes. Things happen, but not very often. What do we got here, Retro? So, we're starting to do terrain now, Retro? I like this. I like the weathering, too. Watch him design these on stream? He is a talented designer. For your host scale? What's a host scale? My baby girl, this park was pretty good. I prefer to ride kitty rides. Yeah, I'm not a roller coaster guy. I'm too much of a control freak. I don't like that sense of... I'm not a big sense of amusement and wonderment kind of guy. Granted, I like jet boats, boat racing, car racing, truck racing, semi-racing, rockets, firearms, fishing, rock crawlers. I like a lot of stuff that gets you killed. Oddly enough, I'm not a big roller coaster guy. So are you going to paint the shackles and everything in bronze or silver? Like the vents and stuff, Metro? Yeah, the weathering came out nice. Although, I think you need to turn on your ironing. Because it looks like that top layer is a little thin. Or is that just me? Is that just brush strokes? Or is that top layer is a little thin? Very good. Yep. I was asking CGS, I was asking about the park because they have a bunch of Warner Brothers IP. And I was like, oh, is Six Flags a part of like Warner Brothers? And everyone's like, no, no, it's licensed. So the Majin Buu? That's not Majin Buu, that's just Buu, right? Next. Those fidgets, man. Yep. I've got some bees. Ah, the bees. Most of those, yeah. CGS likes your stuff, Bob. Oh, these are my favorite. The dragons. I do really like this robot, though. Oh, I gave a bunch of these unicorns away. YOLO. Oh, and the cardinals for Christmas. That came out nice. The texture on his skin is really good, too. All the minis. All the mini flexies. Cozy dragons. I love that texture. That knitted texture. No, I'm just saying great builds. Um, I want to see what Texas looks like at night, and I'm curious when the sun sets. Yeah, because Retro, you see how it looks like it's like dropping through the top layer? Oh, nice. Yeah, it just looks like it's dropping through the top layer, but that could just be the weathering paint. I use inks, right? I just water down a black or a brown and do that. Yeah, this looks so good. I thought this was a full size one. Like, yeah. I gotta get down to see you, Retro, so we can work on that fireplace that's outside. It's called Catwoman's Whip. So a bull whip. Not a fan of bull whips, I'll be honest. Yeah, you know the one. There's a couple of little things that you've shown me about if I'm ever able to make it down that we can work on. That one. I can't remember what you want to do, but I remember that was one of the projects. Yeah. I just don't know how this doesn't make people sick. Because, like, your stomach is full of, like, a fluid called stomach acid. I believe it's hydrochloric acid. And it's supposed to sit in the bottom curve of your stomach. Well, it's sort of a mucoline layer, but you know what I mean. And then when you put stuff in it, it becomes more fluid. But when you roll back towards your head, how does the acid not burn or not try to come back up out of you? I don't know. You roller coaster people will have to teach me. Yeah. I don't remember what we're supposed to do. I just remember the picture. You showed me something about this brick wall and this either pizza oven or fireplace. I don't know what it was. And yeah, good job, CGS. Love all these. Bob's like, I recognize those. But yeah, Retro, I don't remember the photo, and I don't know where it is. But I just remember you talking about it, and I was just like, oh well, that's cool. Just like you showed me, I think one of those like pocket recess things in the floor, or something. I can't remember, because I was asking about architecture and houses or something. I'm allowed to dream. I may never leave my home, but I'm allowed to dream big, you know? I always tell people to dream big. So should I give you guys a model to print? Should I give you guys a model to print over the next week or so? And you can see, we already did the truck though. And you guys aren't super interested in minis. Yeah, I have one of these. These are super cute. Is this MZ4250? Might be. But that's super cute. Like, do I give you guys... Here, let me give you guys a link. Let's see you guys do something. I don't have anyone to play minis with. Play with yourself. Play with your wife. That's right. I make stuff that... Beans was teasing me. It's like, if you make stuff that's not mainstream, it's your own fault. And I agree. I agree. Yeah. Especially for my stuff, because it's small, and I don't want them to get hurt. Here, I'll give you a model to print. Next weekend's Halloween. Guys should print this one. See who makes the very best print and place jack-o'-lantern. How does that sound? How does that sound to you all? Yeah, but you're European. You guys don't really celebrate Halloween. It's like a North American thing. You guys can argue that all you want, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think we're moving to Christmas stuff. I'm moving to Christmas stuff probably because I can never really figure out what to do for Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate guns yet. There's lots of firearms in Europe. Some of the world's best manufacturers. Actually, I think all of the world's best manufacturers, with the exception of Springfield Armories and Savage Arms, are in Europe and Northern Europe, Northwestern Europe. Well, I still need from Retro. I still need a flexi leg um, record box or milk carton. There you go. That's if you guys need. See, I never feel like telling you guys what to do, but if that's what we're gonna do every week now, I'll post a model that I think you guys should print. Let's do that then. This is cute. It's great for the holidays. If you want, we can even give him. If you want to be able to use it again at Christmas, we can make a hat for it, like a Santa hat. I don't. What's the name of that, Jayden? And don't give me the Finnish name. Give me the Swedish name. Yeah, I'm still waiting on the... What's the Swedish name of Santa Claus? Sinterklaas? You can do a fighting mecha turkey with armor and lasers for Thanksgiving? That sounds good. Thanksgiving's over, guys. Did you know that? O-scope? That is missing? What's an O-scope? Oh, oscilloscope. Yeah, yeah. America! No, you guys are late. Nope. Whoa, it's not excusable. Nope, that's what it is now. It used to, Dank, Cruising Girl did some research for us. I don't know if she can hear us or not, but she did some research for us because I didn't know. Canadian Thanksgiving was at the same time as American Thanksgiving, but because Canada has to feel special, they moved it. Okay, give me the Danish name. Sinterklaas. No, I'm dead serious, Dank. I thought it was because it was celebrating the union of Upper and Lower Canada. I was wrong. Oh, those are cool. I'll do those for Christmas. You guys know I do a lot of Christmas ornaments, right? I have like 300. You want to know? You want my most famous Christmas ornament? Sure. I can live with that. Give me a second. It's too early to do Christmas stuff though. Halloween hasn't passed yet. Oh, it's not even on here. Oh, the shame. The shame. I gotta go get cigarettes, so I might have to take a break after this. What website do you guys prefer? Because I have a bunch of websites. I still haven't put it on MakerWorld though. Don't even get me started, Jayden. They started Christmas stuff 3 weeks ago here in Maple Ridge. What website do you guys want? Because it's not where it's supposed to be. So it's either Thangs or Thingiverse. Thangs, okay. Ooh. Oh, more train stuff. Fix them, dude. I'm gonna have to bug you. Fix them. I'm gonna have to bug you about that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bug you. Fix them. See if I can get that stuff. Cause Christmas is coming, and I'll admit, as long as nobody tells Polymaker what I'm doing, we should be okay. All right, let me go to Thangs. You know, there's like a lot of files, right? Like Thangs is like my largest repository. Even I have a hard time following things on it. All right, Monster. I think it's just Monster Ball. So this is the only Christmas ornament you need to print. Every other one's optional. I don't know why we're even looking at this right now, but whatever. I have like 2 or 3 models on things, yeah. I only have like 2 or 3 models. Like, I don't really make a lot of things. I'm not really much of a designer, to be honest with you. Tell Joel what Snitch! Snitch! Hey, Trax. Um, trying to finish my snow globe. Yeah. Well, remember, Retro, I love making your Christmas stuff. Every year I've made your Christmas stuff. What? You have models on things? Just like 2 or 3. Bob thinks I should maglev them if I can figure out. I think you should, yep. It's so hard to sort through them, though. What? Sort through my models? Just scroll through the page. There's only like 3 or 4 models. Like I'm not known for over 2,000 models or anything. And I didn't just make. How many did I make? I made 3 models yesterday. Great work, Trix, by the way. Okay, so you guys want the monster ball, I guess, or do you not want the monster ball, or? I can run this today too. Although I do need to edit. Hold on, I gotta edit it. Oh, and I'm gonna make it public. It's right now it's private. Or paid only, sorry. Yes. I'm gonna run it myself. I don't have any colors to run it in right now though. Red? Alright, I'm gonna actually run this myself. I'm gonna waste a bunch of. I get 3 color. There's a bunch like this though. Why is it not working? Oh, here. Weird. Maybe I can't share it with you. Yeah, so I posted what you guys, if you need something to print, it's Halloween based. 9 things you could get something for the designer show. Thingiverse is, yeah, we've talked about Thingiverse. The reason why I'm on Thingiverse is my ego has been taking a bashing lately. And, I just didn't want to take, a bashing anymore. My advice is go and put your stuff on Maker World or Nextprint because those are the 2 big distributors. And if Snapmaker decides to make a website, which they probably won't, I'd tell you to put it on Snapmaker's website too. And I gotta start I gotta start publishing the printables, but I'm not really sure. Yeah, but Bob, I was in your lobby, Retro. Bob says he'll print it for you. So this is the original Monster Ball. There should be more of these. Be like 4 more of these. I don't know where they are, and I don't know why it's not showing them. So I don't know, but there should be. I do one every year, so there's actually probably 6 of them. All I can tell you is there's pop-ups on Thingiverse. The community has opinions on Thingiverse. Even I do as well, but I've sort of given in. I'll be honest, I've sort of given in. And I guess I've given in and agreed to basically what one of the guys from Thingiverse said is like, as a general designer, as a basic designer, as whatever, unless you hit your niche, you'll never make any profit off it. You'll never make a career out of it. It's a hobby. So I'm treating Twitch like a hobby, and I'm treating model design like a hobby now. because I've been hammering at it for over 4 years now, and I've been designing for over 6. And once in a while, I'll have a blowout where I get a lot of support. But in general, it's I'm just not in the right genres. So I'm gonna start treating it like a hobby. Right? Hey Micho. Okay, good night, my friend. Thanks for coming in. So I'm great in what I do, and I think what my stuff is great. But it's just not making an impression. It's just hard by just uploading. I do social media, I do this channel, and I design. And I print everything I make. I actually have a couple of these laying around, I just don't know where they are. But I'm going to print them and paint them. You can't sell a lot of 3D prints on Etsy anymore, and I'm not good at sharing things. You're almost always in the top 3 pages of Designers Showcase. It might always not pay. I haven't been paid out in years on that. Is it a big deal? No. Did I not download that? I only self-design models. Yep. I'm not. My memory's really bad, so I can't really do stuff like that. So again, you guys don't have to like win me over or anything. It's okay. It's okay. I exist here to entertain you, but I just can't take it as seriously as I used to. That's all. Want to make them orange or purple? We should probably make them purple, right? Zoom in Overture Easy PLA. Doing white, red, and purple. I think I'm done with this orange, this fire orange. I should probably order. Oh, is that broke off? Oh, look at that. It got brittle and broke off. That's wild. I don't think I retracted that. No, it's still in the pipe. Huh. It took me almost 4 years to be on the Polymaker show. I was guest 85. I've been a Polymaker partner since they basically opened the partner program. So I've done some pretty amazing things on the platform. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty lucky. Oh, it's Jamarude. I think I'm jammed on both sides. Oh, I think I know how to fix this. Hold on. And yes, it is that time of season. Can I back this out? I don't know if I can. Okay, nice. Voice. Overture. That's ejected. Colors. This is now perps. Perps. All right. My claim to fame is I got to be on your show yesterday. Oh, I don't know about that. I feel pretty lucky to be on your show, sir. My show has a pretty open door policy. Hey, Mr. Poon, how are you, sir? I want to be on your show, Retro. I'd love to be on Retro's show too. Love Retro Maker. Remember, add to the whips, guys. So this is like the old one, so this one actually ends up with more supports. I think I changed it in the newer versions, but I couldn't find the newer version. My jazz is not Halloween jazz, it's Christmas jazz. I am so butthurt right now. I am so butthurt. We're changing music completely. Maker, it pains me to hear you imply that you never really earn much on your designs. Both you and... It shouldn't pain you. I'm just working my hardest, man. I'm just being a realist. You guys always think it's such a defeatist thing to, like, accept what's occurring. You guys are so strange about it. Remember, if I wasn't good at this one, I'd have no downloads, right? And I got 125,000, closer to 150,000, or 120, 100, 200, 150,000 downloads somewhere, right? If you do the math, I have roughly 150,000 downloads across multiple platforms. It should not pain you, should not make you sad. I am doing my best. And then, do we just do the whole top like knuckle white? Do we make this all white? Do we do like a little spacer in there of red? Yeah, let's do a little spacer of red. I also need to plan this winter to make the Free Heathen show. What do you mean? I don't think I understand. I'm sorry. I'm in. Hey, Sean, how are you? Well, you like designers are always welcome here. I want to be a guest sometime on your show this winter as I have time. Yeah, of course, Bob. I don't really have guests. I just kind of like open up Discord and people can talk. Like is you might think that's super fancy, but yeah. Now that you're designer dank and now that you have something to lose, yep. Ideally, it would be people with shows, so you have something to lose, right? I'm gonna call Sundays lazy lurk days from now on. That's cool. Glad to have you turkey lurking. Yeah, it's better when I can concentrate. Yeah. Again, Bob, it's like I said. I say the same thing to everybody. You guys are welcome on the show. I don't care. The show does, in my opinion, the show does better when you guys come on. So, I need a button in the slicer that says ideal print. Oh, by the way, anyone who's just came in, this is next week's print. I want to see you guys all do the jack-o'-lantern. Yeah. Bigger, smaller, whatever. There you go. Since apparently that's like the way to get you guys to get involved, there's your print. Can be any color you want it, any way you want it. Those are all pet G. But wow, I am lagging. There we go. That camera's back now, sharp. What Built Over Bot really means is he wants to fly up to Vancouver here and come visit the set. He wants to come sit on the set. What he doesn't understand is the set is the size of a sofa. There you go. I can show you what I'm doing. No Tinkercad. So I'm actually running Bamboo Slicer. And then what I'm going to do is level 2, strength, detect thin walls. Can you see this? No, you can't. Oh, you can't see it either because it's hidden behind the thing. Just slicing up that one. Why? Because I can't. Pete? No. Well, actually, that's funny because actually my Elegoo Neptune 2, which I want to rebuild, is also named Pete. Supports. We're going to do tree. Organic. Build plate only. I believe this thing... Oh, do I have to add a shape to push it through the build plate? Because it is round on the bottom. Hold on. How do I add shapes again in here? Here, let's auto rotate. There you go. Arrange. Sure. What do you bet it doesn't stick? What's our bet currently? We'll see. Let's why not? This is just something I haven't printed this one in a long time. This is the very first generation of Christmas ball. I have like 300 Christmas ornaments. But this one is not, for some reason, there's no pictures of it. So, probably save the 3MF as well. Because I'm going to want to put this on... I'm going to want to put this on Maker World. I'm on small version 1. I do one every year. I can actually show you them all. Do we have more stuff for the Discord now, guys? Break's coming up. I'm gonna have to take a break, a longer break than usual. I have to go for a little walk, but I'll be back. If you guys want. Post discourse. Oh yeah, it looks like new whips. Oh yeah, I saw this, Bob. I think Cruising Girl made one of these. My stream is bad today. Yeah, that came out nice. I like the magnets in the lid too. Oh, are those K2 Kevin clips up there? Those are K2 Kevin clips. Yeah. I just think that should be like a tilt lip or lid. Like with a little cam or something, but you know, whatever. All right, so now we're really getting into it. We're printing the Monster Ball in October. And I'm not sure it's going to stick because it's way too round. I did glue the base though. Yeah, changing the lid is sweet. Yeah, the chain is really smart too. Like that. And this is cool. I'm pretty sure that is MZ 5240 or whatever. Because I had a little one of these. I threw it away, but it was like part of my Halloween decorum. Are you going to do some painting for us there? Or is that you? Whoever did that painting, that's sweet. I like paintings. Yeah, the chain is the throwdown on the fact that Flexi files are weak. Be proud. How many times do I have to tell you guys, be proud? Yeah, mine was all painted up. So I did like the cloak in brown and the head orange and everything. And it was all painted up. It was only like this big, right? It was like out of scale, but it was still cool. Yeah, Bob. I'm probably not the best advice in the world, but be proud. Let it hang out. Don't take crap from people. You're an incredible designer. Your work reflects it. It's excellent. It's also very smart. So, again, you guys get all like worried. If Whip Sundays aren't popular, they're not popular. If you're saying it's partially my fault for not giving you something in case you guys are like, I don't know what to print, I can live with that. Right? I can do that. Because next week will probably be Jack then. It'll be Jack with the pumpkin. Or maybe just Jack with the jar, and I'll scale him up. I'll make him that big. And then you can have a Jack from the channel. Right? Because building something fairly big, and then you can shrink him down if you wanted or whatever. But yeah, if that's what you guys are saying I need to do, I'm happy to do it. Well, that the D5X is going in the box and going back, isn't it? Again, it's up to you guys. We're only running long because I did designs. I've already did like designs, edits, and talked trash today. On top of showed off what was on Discord. Hi, Cruising Girl. Yeah, it's the new Flash Forge. I'm just a realist, guys. Just a realist. And then Tribe Lands. There's Piled wants you to play with his baubles, his Christmas baubles. Slack is super into Bamboo Labs now, I guess. It's almost like it's not a mainstream machine. Those stickers? You want my advice or do you care? take all your files, put all your free files, put them on Maker World. Make something to match one of these, like a standee, you know, like basically an L plate that matches the shape of this, roughly. You want probably like 1 mil or 2 mil all the way around outside the image. And then put that, basically print that, put the sticker on it, put that in your lightbox every time you release a free file on Maker World. That would be my advice. As for the stickers, like if you have any notebooks, put them on your notebooks. Right? Put them on your notebooks. Oh, by the way, this sticker is available if you want it. Not this specific one, because this one was custom made for me. But if you want a sticker, it's on the merch store. I think we have to change the place for our merch store. Your profiles are for PETG. They should be, yeah. Yes. Yeah, like a background. Yeah. They should be. I made the pumpkins out of PETG. They're tougher than PLA for storage. Like all my Halloween pumpkin stuff they're all made out of PETG. Like, I don't know why you put a bamboo sticker on a bamboo machine, right? So it's like putting them on your notepad or your design book, putting them in the background of an image, and then like anything you make with them, you could put it on. But I think relative, if you made a sign, basically creating a false water stamp, put it on there, and put them on your notebooks, that's like pretty, right? Like, I wouldn't take bamboo stickers and slap them to the side of my Snapmaker, would I? And I don't put anything on my computer, so. You know, I may have to get an Ender 3 again, eh? Just so you guys know. Like an old Ender 3. Oh, they don't worry about stickers these days on warranties, but the only reason why would you put bamboo stickers on a bamboo machine? It's already labeled bamboo. But I guess you could, because like there's some funky ones there, right? Like there's this one here, right? Like that's pretty funky. That one's pretty funky. Like these sci-fi ones are pretty cool, but the rest of it's like pretty. Yeah. No, you paint it red if you want it to go faster. Paint a red stripe on it. Don't you know nothing about making things go fast? Just paint a red stripe on it, it'll go faster. I love it when you guys share your real world adventures with me. And I just can't believe how far Seth has gotten into animatronics. He's some big brain stuff, let me tell you. And yeah, Triax's upcoming project. No. 3D printers don't like speed holes. Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody, and they were saying like their fan is crazy loud. They were doing a top hat because they couldn't get all the heat out of their machine. I was like, I think maybe there's something wrong with your fan. This just looks like it'll make you sick. I don't know. I guess maybe that's why it's called the Joker. Because you'd have to be a Joker to go onto this thing. Right? Tips you forward, then tips you back immediately. And that just feels like stomach acid rolling up on you. Again, like, I love this. I love lamp. I love lamp. This is really brilliant. Maybe. I don't really like roller coasters because I'm too much of a control freak. I don't. I understand they're plenty safe. It's like airplanes. I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know what you're talking about. Me, I know nothing. I just work here. And who doesn't love Looney Tunes? Although, being a mascot in Texas seems like a war crime, but hey, what do I know? Some pumpkins? A cauldron spewing blood. That's always a good sign. That's not bad. Foam is an insulator, boys and girls, if you don't know. Foam is an insulator. And then some cake. I sent this to Beans as soon as I saw it. This is a kitchen cabinet cake. If you don't know what that is, it's where you dig through the... Yeah, here you go. I made a chocolate cream cake for his wife. Didn't care much for decorating, so I just threw what we had in the cupboard on it. Perfect. Kitchen cabinet cake. Some giant crystals. Not the kind of crystal you're looking for. And they're giant. Because Beans likes cake, and I like cake. And I owe her a cake. Yeah, because cake. Again, like these patches just turned out so good. But this is felt, I believe. This is a felt jacket. So whoever's wearing that, they're going to be cooking. This is button controls. This is the voice box for the K9 he's working on.
Curiosity, cause of annihilation of feline species, but also only means to human knowledge. Insufficient data. No available data. Affirmative.
Yeah. Seth, you just do great work. Seller Nerd, I love to see this. I like to see the progress. That was really cool. Triax. What do you want me to say? Johnny 5 is Johnny 5, right? If I didn't like Short Circuit, I probably wouldn't have a meme here on the channel about it. Dang, that's fresh. What, this? Yeah. Seth is very talented. He's been working on this for months, but he designed it from the ground to use Arduino kits. And he's just trying to work through it. And it's just, when I first introduced him to 3D printing, just like I introduced Back Tides to 3D printing, I would have never expected either of them to go as deep into the rabbit hole as they are. To be honest. Remember, like Seth, he'll just like randomly come up with something, like because he has all these books that he's written. He's got 64 books he's written. He'll just take something from one of the books and make it into something like that. This is from one of his books. Just a playset, just something to have fun with. Remember, like he has an entire section. Where is it? Stuff. Oh, break time. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a few minutes. I'll be back later. I just hang tight. I'm just gonna be a little longer than usual. I have to do something. So I'm gonna put you on the AFK, but I will be back. I just have to do something. I need a personal minute.
Dark trap beat kicks it later with gritty guitar riffs. Yeah, it's free Heathen, breaking the mold, pushing designs with a heart of gold. From things to printables, we light the way. 3D dreams on display every day. now he's leading the scene. Free Heathen workshop, living the dream. Design so clean, they're ahead of their time. He's breaking the rules, redefining the line. For the makers, the dreamers, the ones who create. He's building a bridge while the world debates. From gears to gadgets, his work's insane. Pushing the envelope, breaking the chain. Oh, he's lifting us higher. A rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every fall, he's changing the game today. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark. Turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. From things to printables, spreading the love. Promoting the makers, he's rising above. Collabs on lock, his designs go hard. He's repping the scene like a rock star bard. Not just his work, he lifts up the crew. Promoting designers, shining them too. He's a beast with the craft, a master of style. Free Heathen's the name, driving the mile. Oh, he's lifting us higher. A rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every file, he's changing the game today. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark. Turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. It's not just the prints, it's the love he gives. For the 3D world, it's the way he lives. Sharing the stage, building the dream. A maker's revolution, a laser beam. Yo, Free Heathen's name is the talk of the town. Designing the future, flipping it around. From the files to the fans, it's all for the crew. A trailblazer burning, breaking through. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark. Turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. So it's a Free Heathen, the maker's king. A designer of dreams, hear the anthem ring. For the love of the craft and the people he sees. He's the voice of a movement, the master of 3D. Dark trap beat kicks it later with gritty guitar riffs. Yeah, it's Free Heathen, breaking the mold. Pushing designs with a heart of gold. From things to printables, we light the way. 3D dreams on display every day. Started with a vision, now he's leading the scene. Free Heathen workshop, living the dream. Design so clean, they're ahead of their time. He's breaking the rules, redefining the line. For the makers, the dreamers, the ones who create. He's building a bridge while the world debates. From gears to gadgets, his work's insane. Pushing the envelope, breaking the chain. Oh, he's lifting us higher. A rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every fall, he's changing the game today. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark. Turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. From things to printables, spreading the love. Promoting the makers, he's rising above. Collabs on lock, his designs go hard. He's repping the scene like a rock star bard. Not just his work, he lifts up the crew. Promoting designers, shining them too. He's a beast with the craft, a master of style. Free Heathen's the name, driving the mile. Oh, he's lifting us higher. A rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every file, he's changing the game today. Free in the mold, a legend in the making, fearless and bold. It's not just the prince, it's the love he gives for the 3D world, it's the way he lives. Sharing the stage, building the dream, a maker's revolution, a laser beam. Yo, Free Heathen's name is the talk of the town, designing the future, flipping it around. From the files to the fans, it's all for the crew, a trailblazer burning, breaking through. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark, turning 3D dreams into works of art, pushing the limits, breaking the mold, a legend in the making, fearless and bold. So it's a Free Heathen, the maker's king, a designer of dreams. Hear the anthem ring for the love of the craft and the people he sees. He's the voice of a movement, the master of 3D. Dark trap beat kicks in later with gritty guitar riffs. Yeah, it's Free Heathen, breaking the mold, pushing designs with a heart of gold. From things to printables, we light the way. 3D dreams on display every day. Started with a vision, now he's leading the scene. Free Heathen workshop, living the dream. Design so clean, they're ahead of their time. He's breaking the rules, redefining the line. For the makers, the dreamers, the ones who create. He's building a bridge while the world debates. From gears to gadgets, his work's insane. Pushing the envelope, breaking the chain. Oh, he's lifting us higher. A rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every file, he's changing the game today. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark, turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold, a legend in the making, fearless and bold. From things to printables, spreading the love, promoting the makers, he's rising above. Collabs on lock, his designs go hard. He's repping the scene like a rock star bar. Not just his work, he lifts up the crew, promoting designers, shining them too. He's a beast with the craft, a master of style. Free Heathen's the name, driving the mile. Oh, he's lifting us higher, a rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every file, he's changing the game today. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark, turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold, a legend in the making, fearless and bold. It's not just the prince, it's the love he gives. For the 3D world, it's the way he lives. Sharing the stage, building the dream, a maker's revolution, a laser beam. Yo, Free Heathen's name is the talk of the town, designing the future, flipping it around. From the files to the fans, it's all for the crew, a trailblazer burning, breaking through. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark, turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold, a legend in the making, fearless and bold. So it's a Free Heathen, the maker's king, a designer of dreams. Hear the anthem ring for the love of the craft and the people he sees. He's the voice of a movement, the master of 3D. Dark trap beat kicks it later with gritty guitar riffs. Yeah, it's free heathen, breaking the mold, pushing designs with a heart of gold. From things to printables, we light the way. 3D dreams on display every day. Started with a vision, now he's leading the scene. Free heathen workshop, living the dream. Design so clean, they're ahead of their time. He's breaking the rules, redefining the line. For the makers, the dreamers, the ones who create. He's building a bridge while the world debates. From gears to gadgets, his work's insane. Pushing the envelope, breaking the chain. Oh, he's lifting us higher. A rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every fall, he's changing the game today. Free heathen, yeah, he's got the spark. Turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. From things to printables, spreading the love. Promoting the makers, he's rising above. Collabs on lock, his designs go hard. He's repping the scene like a rock star bard. Not just his work, he lifts up the crew. Promoting designers, shining them too. He's a beast with the craft, a master of style. Free heathen's the name, driving the mile. Oh, he's lifting us higher. A rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every file, he's changing the game today. Free heathen, yeah, he's got the spark. Turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. It's not just the prints, it's the love he gives. For the 3D world, it's the way he lives. Sharing the stage, building the dream. A maker's revolution, a laser beam. Yo, free heathen's name is the talk of the town. Designing the future, flipping it around. From the files to the fans, it's all for the crew. A trailblazer burning, breaking through. Free heathen, yeah, he's got the spark. Turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. So it's the free heathen, the maker's king. A designer of dreams, hear the anthem ring. For the love of the craft and the people he sees. He's the voice of a movement, the master of 3D. Dark trap beat kicks it later with gritty guitar riffs. Yeah, it's free heathen, breaking the mold. Pushing designs with a heart of gold. From things to printables, we light the way. 3D dreams on display every day. Started with a vision, now he's leading the scene. Free heathen workshop, living the dream. Design so clean, they're ahead of their time. He's breaking the rules, redefining the line. For the makers, the dreamers, the ones who create. He's building a bridge while the world debates. From gears to gadgets, his work's insane. Pushing the envelope, breaking the chain. Oh, he's lifting us higher. A rebel with design, fueling the fire. For the makers, the artists, he's clearing the way. With every fall, he's changing the game today. Free heathen, yeah, he's got the spark. Turning 3D dreams into works of art. Pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. From things to printables, spreading the love. Promoting the makers, he's rising above. Collabs on lock, his designs go hard. He's repping the scene like a a rock star bar. Not just his work, he lifts up the crew, promoting designers, shining them too. He's a beast with the craft, a master of style. Free Heathen's the name, driving the mile. Oh, he's lifted us higher, a rebel with design, fueling the fire for the makers, the artists. He's clearing the way. With every file, he's changing the game today. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark, turning 3D dreams into works of art, pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. It's not just the prints, it's the love he gives for the 3D world. It's the way he lives, sharing the stage, building the dream, a maker's revolution, a laser beam. Yo, Free Heathen's name is the talk of the town, designing the future, flipping it around. From the finals to the fans, it's all for the crew, a trailblazer burning, breaking through. Free Heathen, yeah, he's got the spark, turning 3D dreams into works of art, pushing the limits, breaking the mold. A legend in the making, fearless and bold. So he's the Free Heathen, the maker's king, a designer of dreams. Hear the anthem ring for the love of the craft and the people he sees. He's the voice of a movement, the master of 3D.
Good morning, the wrong buttons here. Oh, I'm on the right screen. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Free Heathen Workshop. My name, of course, is Maker Millwright. This is Whip It Sunday. Whip it good. Whoosh. Maybe I'll ask Beans if she knows how to make a whip. Ooh, that could be dangerous. Ooh, paracord whips? I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Okay, so welcome in, everyone. Today is all about you. We have Whip open all day, as long as I'm here. There's also been a draw going for the last hour and a half, something like that. So, exclamation point rigged will get you to the draw. You can see it there on screen. Every Sunday, we do a giveaway of Polymaker material here on the channel. The thing I think you should get, if you don't know what to get yourself some Polymax. It'll change your life. Polymax is an excellent material for prototyping, excellent material for testing designs, and an excellent material in general. Oh, that rotator is sore today, let me tell you. Oh, it doesn't want to move. Okay, so welcome in, welcome in. I love having you all here. Make sure you do get involved in the Discord because today is about you. I do have a request for audio today. If somebody wants to come on and chat with you guys, that's up to you. You, the users. The users and the watchers and the peoples and stuff. A fair bit of ABS Pro. Yeah, but you gotta try the Polymax. Slack, it'll change your world. I promise you, it'll change your world. So many people stay away from it because it's not a full kg. It's a 750, and it is muy bueno. I make everything out of it. It's my go-to material when I'm not sure what to make something out of because I know how robust and how flexible it is compared to other products. Yeah, go with your ABS if you want. Go with your ASA. Go with PET. Go with whatever you like to use. But it's not it's special. That's all I can explain. You won't know until you try it. I recommend you try it. You guys are watching me make my monster ball. It's small. There are newer versions of this. So for next week, we have, I guess, a community challenge to print out let me bring up Discord. Oh, you don't believe me. You need to see it. Don't believe. Don't believe everything everyone always tells you. You gotta believe. You gotta what is it? Trust but verify. Trust but verify. So for next week's prints, since you guys need a little nudge in the direction of what to print, we have the jack-o'-lantern, wherever it is. I put it. It's my Flexi Jack-O-Lantern. There is actually a Flexi Pumpkin if you don't want to go with the Jack-O-Lantern. Yeah, well, you know, if that's what people need, you need a kick in the duff, then I'll give you a kick in the duff. It is my Flexi design. It's based off the Built-Over-Bot style Flex. We made it in Tinkercad. Maybe I can bring it up on screen. I thought I had it, didn't I? Nope. Let me show you. I'll just show you. I'll just show you. It's fine. It's fine. Oop. Actually, I want you guys to take it from Maker World if you can. Get them points, earn them points. We're actually at a point where I might be able to do a Maker World giveaway card. What should I do with 1.25 kg of TPU? Print the pumpkin. Don't print the jack-o'-lantern, print the pumpkin. Yeah, try the pumpkin. Yeah, print it all. Wow, print wheels. Print a BattleBot, dude. And then find us those gearboxes. 24 to 1 should be enough. 33 to 1 is nice, but 24 to 1 is fine. Print yourself a BattleBot. So that way when we get all together. I got red, transparent, and white. So I should do a Canadian Christmas if I didn't do a bobble. Do the Monster Ball in red. That'll be cool. Also, I have a ton of Christmas ornaments, Slack. And red and white for Christmas ornaments are amazing. I know we're not into that point yet, but yeah, red and white. There's flags. There's the flag from... There's the flag from Bearded Printer. There's Christmas ornaments from Pez Liz. There's Christmas ornaments from everybody. Yeah, print, I don't know, red and white, Canadian stuff, anything. Red and white is Christmas colors anyway, right? We'll run that for an hour. Yeah, let me show you. So if you guys need a little like, oh, what should I print? Let me show you. So print this. So this is very Halloweeny. If you want more of a fall, do the pumpkin. And then as for if you want to do ornaments, I have a ton. Yule. Yule is what I term. There you go. Here's the upscaled Yule. Here is 2021's version. Open. Yeah, I made this 4 years ago. Let me just do all the tags, because apparently I don't do tags very often. This me as Thang's busted again? If you want something fun, you can do the saw. Here's the 2020 saw. Circular saw. There's some Christmas baubles. This one's based off a Retromaker design. Just remember when if you're going to scale anything, you have to scale both components. This is glued together because maybe you want to do the body of this in one color and then the cap in a different. Yeah, print a bleeding pear. Sure, why not? But here's the Flexi Pumpkin. And here's the Flexi Jack-o'-lantern for next week. There you go. Shall we open up the Discord if you guys want to chit-chat? I don't know what time Built Overbot show's on tonight. I always forget. Is it 3 p.m. or 4 p.m.? If you want to do something really wild, you can do the Crown. Crown available? Yeah, so 3 p.m. my time. Yep. So we'll probably raid into Built Overbot for the Built Overbot show tonight. I have stuff across many platforms. You can just find my models wherever you want them. There's all my links. I'm actually on more websites than even that. And if you want to see the other things I'm working on, here's my link tree. The vase is out if you want to try the vase. The vase would be cool in white and red for Christmas. This one I made on the stream. I have to make another one. And remember, I am becoming more and more active over on Thingiverse. So, yeah. There's also the truck. If you never know what to print, print the truck. Print the truck. And there's now inserts for the truck, too. We'll have to do a Christmas gifts and Christmas tree version. As you can see right here is the set. Gives you the wooden bin and then a few things. Shout out to Little Tup for the skulls. Sleigh insert? What do you mean by a sleigh insert? There is the Bobby Bobsled. Sleigh. That one I did in Pet G. There you go, the Bobby Bobsled shredder, the Santa sleigh. We designed this live on the stream. You can see it here, came out nice. Make an insert that looks like a sleigh. Yeah, I can do that. Are you talking like Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. So that'll be all stuff in late November. Basically, when the Americans are celebrating Thanksgiving, that's when I'll be doing it. No skis. Yeah, you're talking like a toboggan. You're not talking a sleigh, you're talking a toboggan. Yeah, I can do toboggans. But yeah, enjoy my work. Do your thing. Oh, I'm even in the contest. Like that sans. Yeah, I can do that. Sans rails. I don't know, make stuff do things. But if you guys need, that's fair. Gremlins is not a Halloween thing. That's a Christmas thing. Yeah, Gremlins is Christmas. Both Gremlins movies take place over Christmas, just so you guys know. Both of them. I watch them at Christmas. Die Hard 2, because I like Die Hard 2 more than I like Die Hard 1. But I have both. I just recently watched Casper the Friendly Ghost, or maybe it's just called Casper, with Christina Ricci. Watch that one. That's a good one. Well, Die Hard's just a general good action movie, but it does take place over Christmas. And then we generally, I watch, I have a bunch of Christmas movies that I watch during the month of December. Yeah, just get involved in the Whip today. Join the Discord. Exclamation point rigged will get you in today's contest. I don't think there's a whole lot of people entered. It's 4 currently. So your odds are pretty good. 1 in 4 is 25%. Even 1 in 5 is, yeah. But yeah, there's the Bobby Bobsled if you guys need a sleigh. That was done 4 years ago. Man, Built Over Bot, I've known you a long time, dude. There's the robot, the Halloween robot. There's the Halloween Gerb. His little costume. Cutesy wootsy. There is the Halloween Zorblin. I've done seasonal stuff. Apparently I've been doing this a long time, so even I forget what models I've done. But yeah, so for next weekend, we'll be looking for the flexible pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns. And I am working on something in the background here. We did just do some plates, so we got to do some engineering, as it were, with the Viper. But yeah, Discord's open. You guys want to do voice? We can do that. We got about 45 minutes till the end of the show. Then we'll be raiding into the Built Over Bot show. So let's get a look at what you guys put out this week. Start at the top. There wasn't a whole lot, and that's fine. Go to every 2 weeks on Wip Sunday. I don't know. So Seth is just killing it with this K9. He's really come along. His design stuff is just incredible. Trax is working on a punk rocker version of Johnny 5 from Short Circuit 2. It's a huge, well, not only is it designing and printing, but then getting the parts to fit. And he's shown off the frame. It's a 6-wheel frame that's powered by Arduino. There's a lot going on with that project. It's really cool. C. Gurecki is working on a keyboard. Pretty cool. Yep. Making stuff is not easy. That's why I always recommend you do it. Make the world bigger. Don't make the world smaller. So exclamation point rigged if you can hear me. And then again, Trax specializes in resin printing. And I think he's selling his models, so you can actually track these down through him, and you can see his finished model build. And then there's a sweet little shield for Cellar Nerd JR Jr. Here's the voice box for the K9. Suspicious Tumble or Static Tides. Static Tides, I guess, is her name now. Yeah. There's some tricks I'd like to show him to get it a little smoother, but if that's the way he wanted it, that's the way he wanted it, right? These patches are enormous. This whole jacket is made out of felt by the looks of it, so it's going to be a warm one. I think the world was a little bit cooler at one point because clothes were a lot different Either that or people used to sweat to death. One or the other. Not sure which. I think houses were a lot colder too, but in the past. Woe is working on some epic scale miniatures. He's very proud of these diamonds, or not diamonds, but these crystals he's got. I don't make anything in this scale because it's hard to FDM print. Although these robots would be alright. Jayton, Yachten 3D, made a cake for his missus. That was very nice of him. CGS is sharing with us the hauntedness of Six Flags in Texas. It does seem kind of empty, but what do I know? I do like, I don't know what these things are called, these circles with the different colors, but I think that's cool. Fall wreaths and stuff. It was X500. Never heard of them. Are they made by the channel? You should put in a help request. Yeah, put a help in tracks. People will help. Arduino is probably all you need. You could go with a Raspberry Pi or an ESP32 if you wanted. I know the other day I was being pushed to use ESP35s. I like Arduinos because they're cheap and plentiful. I believe they're programmed in Python as well as you can do in Tinkercad. You can do programming for Arduinos, as well as I really love Elegoo. So yeah, you got some ESP32 boards coming up. Nice, Bob. Batman, the Batmobile from going way simpler, hopefully. Yeah, then Arduino should be enough. There's feather boards, there's all kinds of stuff. Whatever you want to do, Trax. Remember, basically anything you can do on an ESP32 or on a Raspberry Pi, you can do on an Arduino. I really like Arduinos. I have a ton of them. I have like 6 or 7 of them. I have different styles. I have little ones, big ones. I have the Mega. I'm a big fan. Retro Maker is putting us all to shame with his amazing ping pong table. He's really, really getting somewhere with his doll building. And I can tell you right now that if you guys are into doll building, the same scale that is used for like Barbie is the same scale you use for G.I. Joes. There's like G.I. Joes of the same scale. As well as I believe there's some Gundams in the same size as well. I do. I honestly believe that. My microphone's screwed up today. I think my microphone's a little screwed up today. I'm trying to convince Retro to try and do these in transparent PETG. And see how they go. I like the expanded steel look. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Trax, we've been talking about BattleBots because I received from Seth some parts for a BattleBot, and I actually ended up making a mock-up of the frame, and I made parts for it too. Yeah, this is one of his passion projects. He's been working on this for a minute, but it's actually really nice. But I like Art Deco, so I really like this is my favorite. I can't wait to see more of this. We looked at the Joker at Six Flags in Texas. That definitely makes me look like I'm going to throw up. Retro designed these on stream. Sooner or later, a lot of you guys are going to end up doing miniatures just as a coincidence, just as a side effect of what you're already doing. Because this would be great for D&D. It's Ho scale and N scale. CGS with some Boo action. If you don't know who Boo is, he's from Dragon Ball Z. Some skeleton snakes. Those are rattlesnakes. You can tell because of the rattle on the end. I wonder if they actually do rattle, though. And then a ton of flexi prints. I think CGS uses 3 different designers, Built Over Bot being one, Zao 3D being another. There's a George. Look, it's George. That's the new version of George. And then a bee. love the B. To be or not to be. Not to be confused with 2B. Tube in 3D. And then, of course, you got a YOLO, right? Obviously, you love owls. YOLO. And then cardinals for Christmas. And I actually have black, red, and white for once. I never have black, red, and white. I'm pretty sure this is an MZ4250 model. Pretty sure. But this is a really cute. He's upscaled this. It's actually normally about that big. And he's scaled it way up. Looks really good. Very Halloween-y. Built over bot showing off how brilliant they are. This is a cauldron purse with a 3D printed chain and a removable lid that's magnetized. So you can interchange the lids, which I think is really smart. Lord Dankington is coming out. Oh no, is this going to be an America song? You put a tea light in his head? It's like you read my mind, Retro. I was like, man, I wish you could put something in his head. No song? Okay. Lord Dankington of the Danksville of Dankingtonshire. Opinions now that you've had time to play with the tank? Just curious. I like it. Oh, are you Patriot Pixel? Is that who you are? I keep wondering who I did that sign for. Because I did a printable sign for the thingy. Some Wolvers. The Wolvers. Oh, Solar 3DP is going to be a little jealous. Ooh, that's a good one. Some pumpkin design. I like it. Remember when you're splitting your pumpkin, split it at the top. Split it in the top, and then use a cone. So it fits in. I like this. I do believe the tutorial is out. If it's not, I can make a tutorial for doing pumpkins and stuff, like flexies and whatever. Yeah. Very good work. So next week, I expect to see at least another one of these guys. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But if you want to know what it looks like, I think I still have one. I gave some away. I did mine in Pet G because I like Pet G for the resilience. Pet G is a resilient, chemically inert product, and it doesn't seem to brittle over time. It doesn't seem to go brittle at all. PLA will go brittle. I'm going to use Fancy Protopasta for my Flexi. Ooh, make sure you send that over to Protopasta. Because my two companies of choice are Polymaker and Protopasta. That's it there. And you can upscale it. You can. I don't think you can downscale it too much because it's kind of thin. It's designed to be thin. HTPLA, baby. And then the top comes out. Okay. Am I coming on today, Bob? Am I wanted on the show today? I haven't gotten an invite saying, Maker, come hang out on my show. And then these legs are built off of work I did based on the built-over-bot Flexi design. And I have an Easter one, and I have a Halloween one. We're going to probably do a Christmas one. If Retro Maker doesn't get off his duff and make a record holder, I'm going to make a record holder with the same pattern. And then I will mock him. I will actively mock him. I see that this is taking a lot of material because it is so small. 7.5 hours. That's going to be a lot of material. That's going to be a lot of material. I can see it already. I got to put all that in a bag too. Record holder sounds good. Well, yeah, because he does. Let me find it. I'll show you. Yeah, Retro, you got to get your butt on to Maker World as well. Whoop. And remember, I've been following Retro Maker. I'll make a milk crate one. Yeah, I know. But now, if I bug you about it, you'll feel pressured to do it, and then everyone will be like, "Don't pressure me," and then I'll pressure you anyway. So this is Retro Maker. You can always bring up his stuff here. I do need his web or his. Okay, maybe it's not coming up. All right, well I'll show this anyway. This is Retro Maker. He's here in lobby. He's a very good designer. He's working on Dollhouse stuff lately. He's working on his train stuff and Dollhouse stuff. But look at this, right? That's incredible. It's my milk crates. Your milk crate. But look at that, eh? Not any designer can do that, just so you guys know. That is hard to do. And I do like this too. He needs to learn to use a blowtorch on stuff, but. And then I've made these. These are cute. I like these. See if I can find his milk crate. Yeah, yarn bowls. One day I want to turn this into an actual TV. It's like it'd be. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a media center, but I don't want to make it. Everyone's like, "Oh, make it wireless." I don't want to make it wireless. I want it to have a CD-ROM drive, a USB drive, a digital antenna, an alarm clock, and I want it to have like the 70s style clicker remotes. Does that make sense? Like the clicker remotes, where it actually makes the sound. But he's tried a little bit of everything. I gave away a ton of his Christmas trees. These Christmas trees are so good. And of course, you know, he's got vintage everything. I teased him he should make this actually play music. He says it does. Or maybe he didn't do the one that yet. Maybe he hasn't done that one yet. There's one that's hollow. But he was showing off on his stream the other day his records. This pineapple is actually sitting right there. Did I not upload this? Maybe this is the little one? I thought I did upload this. Did I not, Retro? Oh, yeah, I did. It's this one. Yeah, there it is there. So you can see it in my lab. You can tell because it's got my big mug on it. You can always tell it's my stuff because my shelves are full. I'm actually emptying my shelves soon. Oh, the fireworks are starting again. Yeah, see? Look at that beautiful lamp. I love lamp. Some cyberpunk stuff from Blade Runner. I use this tray as my display tray. It's made out of protopasta, iron embedded PLA, and cloverleaf. Because one's HTPLA for hot side, and then the metal side is for cold side. It acts like a heatsink. Some Harry Potter stuff. Maybe I'll have to print this. Because I do have some gold sitting around. He's even done remixes of other designers. Or is this yours? Yeah, it's a remix of Nordic Skull. We don't see him anymore, which is a shame. It's really good. There's a WorkerBot Jack, one of the originals. It's an oxidizing filament. I use this. I should probably find this and take pictures of this. This is for his birdhouses. It's a corner one. These are really cute. He makes these little TV stands for your phone. But you can see he does inserts for them. So if you're not actually using it as a TV stand for your phone, there it is there. See? Schmancy. I'm trying to find the milk cartons right now so I can make fun of you. Yeah, I was making fun of... So one day I was making fun of these baubles he made. So then I made one myself. Because you can't tease anybody else unless you lead by example, right? This bench is sweet. Retro, I'm going to have to print a bunch of your stuff. You're going to just have to send me a list of stuff I have to print. Look, there's another. Look at this beautiful work he did. But I started following Retro with this. And one day, actually, we should put this up as a challenge project. I want to put a little screen in here, and I want to make it work. And I know there is small screens, so you can play Doom or something on it. I know you can get a small enough screen for this. Is this a piggy bank yet? He says don't touch the joystick, it'll break off, but there's ways to fix that. Print in place, no supports. But that's how long I've been following Retro since that. I knew about these Christmas ornaments, but that's the one. And then a cassette tape. You should print these for all the young bloods because they don't know what this is. Young bloods have no idea what this is. I'm a millennial, so I grew up with 5.5-inch floppies. I know you guys say, oh, there's 8s. I never saw an 8. 5.5-inch, then 2.5-inch, then compressed, and then moving forward. I like zip drives. Apparently, there's a new zip drive coming to market soon. These are good. How come I haven't printed these? Yeah, Retro, you're just going to have to make me a list of stuff I print for you. This is cute. Kawaii. Yeah, 8-track. I had a car that had 8-track in it, but I never... 8-tracks are before my time. Actually, a lot of that stuff is before my time, but I grew up in rural Canada, so when you grow up in rural places, technology doesn't get to you as fast. Even Retro has done Gridfinity. Hey, Sharky Face. How's Sharky Face today? You find a mask yet? You seem like someone will be doing stuff for Halloween. There it is. Ah, so everybody. 8-track? No, drove track. Yeah. Not 8 as in to eat, 8 as in the number 8, because the cassette itself held 8 songs. That's where the name comes from. Hey, Shaq. Remember, everybody, exclamation point rigged to get in for your filament draw today for Polymaker. So everybody, shame, Retro, shame. We need flexi legs on these. I know CGS was saying he'd print them. And if you don't do it, I'm going to do it. Can I remix this? Is it remixable? I'll just put my legs on it because I'm lazy. If not, I'll have to make my own. Oh, this one's modular too. This one fits together. No, not remixable, for sale. And $4, that's fair. Remember, a coffee costs $8.50. This is really good. This is vase mode though. This was when everybody was challenging themselves to play with vase mode. And this is my favorite. Dad loved this. It's like a mid-century Art Deco or Sci Deco table, and I need one. I need one. I need it. Actually, I want a really big one of it, but if I get my 400 mil machine going, maybe. Good vibes. Well, there's two, right? There's the basic one, if you're more into the basic. Atomic style, thank you very much. Which was actually a legitimate style in the 70s, late 60s, 70s, I'm sure of it. Again, $7 dues is not a big deal. 60s, okay. Yeah, I don't know what style is now other than ugly. Late 50s, early 60s, okay. Oh, all the way up. Yeah, so not to the 70s. So late 50s, early 60s. when people had hope for a more impressive world. And now that we live in a more impressive world, people don't have hope anymore. Figure that one out. Cute Santa Claus. Flexi Santa Claus. A disco ball for all of you disco types. I do really dislike the idea that pineapples upside down have a different meaning. I didn't realize that. I just really like pineapples. They're the king of fruits because they come with their own crown. They actually take a long time to grow too. Did you know that all that Hawaiian culture stuff is all like dole? Pineapples aren't native to Hawaii. Did you guys know that? I just learned that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that, Slack. I did not know that. Are you on your Slack? Yeah, you're on here, right? Watch, it's like one of your million names, though. There you go. I don't think I'm too late to give you likes. You were, yeah. It did really spoil my fun. I'll be honest, because I just really like pineapples. I just think they're cool. Oh, you got a lot on here. Yeah, charge for your models, man. I don't care. I think you should. I think everybody should be trying to make a little bit of money. Everybody wants the internet to be free, but it's not. And you got to pay your bills. This is cool. Have you talked to Dark 3D or Dark Third Dimension? Sorry. He's got stuff like this. I'm waiting on the new set because he said he's got a new set coming. Yeah. Go download the jack-o'-lanterns. Print them for next week's show. And then next week's show we'll select another file for you to print. And we'll just keep doing that. You guys need a little motivation. And I make lots of stuff other than minis. I just make a lot of minis. And then let me check on the Discord. You guys post anything to the Discord? Nope. So we got ad break, and then a few minutes after ads, got ads in 1 minute. A few minutes after ads, I will then we'll roll, riggedy riggedy roll, and then we're gonna raid Built Over Bot. So exclamation point rigged will get you into today's draw for Polymaker. Did it get dropped off? There we go. And remember, we're on again tomorrow for Madness Monday, where you can come air your gripes, you can come and talk mad science. Just a little bit of madness, a little bit of excitement. Got to rile everybody up, apparently. I think I might have to cancel this print. I don't like the idea that it's 7 hours. I may have to remake it. I gotta double check this, but all right, ads. I'm gonna check it on ads, but I think I might just redo this because 7 hours is too much.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm starting to see some more names in there. Everybody, if you can hear me, you can win. I don't think a lot of you are sponsored. So get in there. If you're a maker and you make stuff, get in there. Get in there, make stuff. I want to see my Whip Sunday full to the brim. I'm going to stop the print I have running now. I'm going to change it because I don't like that it takes 7.5 hours to print. Nope, I don't like that. I'm going to upscale. And I'm going to rotate, and for the life of me, I can't remember how to add something to the object so I can get it to print through the plate. For the life of me, I can't remember. I say. I wish there was like a line 90. Because we are printing off an early Christmas thing here, just because I don't have it in my inventory. So I forget how to add. Oh, is it to add shape? Because I don't think I can push this into the build plate, can I? Oh, I can. There. There. Now it's pushed. Now it's got a flat spot. Sadly, I can't post my whip on my Discord. Won't open, and I'm gonna say I have my Voron. Ooh. Yeah, we're just trying to get more people participating in Whip Sunday. Been a little bit thin the last few weeks, and I'm trying to get you guys a little more excited about Whip Sunday. So what I've done, there's now, Shaq, there's now a challenge out on the Discord to print the Halloween jack-o'-lantern. Slice plate. See, that's 4.5 hours. Figure that one out. So we're gonna change this because no. 7.5 hours. No, I think not. I think not. I think not. Think not, my friend. I think that is just too long for such a small object. It's just not worth doing. So I will take my 4.5 hours, and actually I think I can change it because I think my layer height is a little small. Let me change my layer height to 2 instead of 1.6. Why? Because I want you guys to have the best one out there. And what I'll do is I'll add this file to the Thangs account, and I'll save this 3MF. Let's go. Well, we are a layer height 2. Should we go 2.4? No, let's just say it 2. 4 hours, it still seems too long for me. But let's save this. I'm going to replace it. And then we're going to go export, sliced file, into the removable drive. We're going to save over the original, because that's too long. That's too long. It's too much a waste of your guys' time. Let's do that. So exclamation point rigged. We're about to roll, and then we're going to raid, and then we're going to probably join Built Over Bot. I'll probably live stream with Built Over Bot today. We have a lot of fun over there, chatting and doing our own thing. It's so warm, I'm going to throw it in the freezer. And remember, Whip Sunday is all about you guys, so you don't need to thank me for showing off your stuff. I get to show off my stuff, what, at least twice, if not 3 times a week, depending on what we're doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? As my old man used to say. And there's actually newer versions of this. This is the original. Wondering. This is the original Christmas ball. My logo used to be this. Because I never knew what to use for a logo. Why that prime tower is the way it is, I'll never know. Why is there so much red at the top? Is that parallel? No, that's above it, right? One layer. That's just a prime tower over there. Why it's so far from the model, I don't know. Layer height 2.4. Yeah, we already ejected it. We're already loaded. We're already ready to rock and roll. 7.5 hours for an object that small? I think not. I think not. Christmas baubles should be about 2 inches in diameter. Because, depends on what Christmas tree, because I have two. I have a little tiny Christmas tree, and actually you can see often in frame, I have a big Christmas tree sitting behind me. I've got some coming Wednesday to help me clear out a bunch of stuff in the lab. Make up some room. Some riggedy room for riggedy all this riggedy stuff. I did get rid of a bunch of stuff about a month ago. And we're just making stuff. So you guys ready to riggedy roll? I need 3 sets of different people doing emotes, and then we'll roll so you guys can, and then we'll riggedy raid. We'll go bug built over bot. Need that crowd engagement, you know? I use webcams. Shaq, I use like 480 or 720 webcams. One of my webcams, not great. Not great. I don't know what happened to it. Came off the throne. But we need 2 more cameras. We need 2 cameras in the kitchen. We need one facing down where I prepare things, and one facing into the kitchen. And my kitchen is always a mess, so you'll have to forgive me. And we're running this in Overture Purple, because I only have Silk Purple and Pet G Purple right now. Black, white, black and white, yep. And then you can see here, main screen Tinkercad. This is, you can see it there, right? That's Christmas ball. We're a little early, but why not? I'm going to hide my bamboo window. And this is next week's challenge. And I think we're going to do a challenge every week moving forward. Give you guys something to print, something to play with, something like that. Just waiting. So once my print starts going, I think we'll roll. But yeah, make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you guys stay involved. And I'm happy to share with you guys everything I make. I am happy. And actually, I think we're close to enough. Yeah, we might be doing a giveaway. So do we do a USA giveaway for Maker World, or do we do a Canadian? There's not a lot of Canadians that come to the channel. I think maybe do a USA, because I can pick and send you the code. And then, yes, I am, for those of you who use Thingiverse, I am using Thingiverse. And you might say, well, why use Thingiverse? I'm using Thingiverse because Thingiverse gives me a nice ego boost. So in the last 30 days, we have 452 downloads and 2,000 views. That's more downloads than all of my other websites combined in the last month. So if you're wondering why, well, that's why. Everybody wants a little bit of an ego boost. We just worked on a Viper kit, and we're going to do some funny stuff on this. And then this, I was just showing yesterday, that we are working on, I guess, 2 new models. These will be Oxchan models. So a lot of this has to be remade, but this truck is the newest one we worked on. A little big, I think. I have to check my math, but the idea was to get some troopers in the back of it, just for funsies. And then here's a artillery truck. We'll have to redesign the cannons on top and a bunch of stuff, but just trying to get to that scale where it's it works good with your 28 mil, 32 mil miniatures. Because the next step after I get the new improved version of Darkstar out, I might be looking at the skirmish game. So those of you guys looking forward to the skirmish game? The skirmish game rules will be really simple. Just not sure how to do like health and stuff. Because I think worker bots are the standard with 2 health. pretty sure. But I don't know how to do point values and stuff. That's like way out of my world. So yeah, make sure you go and download this model and print it away. Because next weekend is the weekend after Halloween. So it'll be cool to see all your stuff for Halloween. And for us here in Canada, that is our clocks go back on the 2nd. Let me just check this thing and then we'll run it. Yeah, we need an AI or machine learned. I guess AI is not really out yet. General purpose artificial intelligence. General AI, I think is what it's called. There we go. Yeah, if anything sticks to your bill plate, throw it in the freezer. That's like the answer. I don't know if anyone's talking about that anymore. But if you find things really sticky on your bill plate, throw it in the freezer. The metal will shrink. Yep, 4 hours, 75 grams. That's much better. That's much better. And you say, but Maker, why are you using Overture? Well, because that's my Overture win I won. I won that on the web. When I told Polymaker, they said, why? And I said, oh, just because sometimes I have different filaments from different manufacturers. They're like, oh. And then they asked me what my favorite Overture, or sorry, they asked me my favorite filament company. I said, Polymaker. I gotta do the crown, because apparently I've never printed the crown. And that might be fun to print. It's like a thorny crown based off of, like, Lord of the Rings. And I believe it's a 7 3/4 interior diameter. Yeah, go download this, enjoy it, comment, subscribe, all that other stuff. All right, like I said, we're now at that time. So you guys are ready to riggedy roll? All right, we got a few names in there. I think it might be 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna be, it's gonna have doubles in it. There's nothing I can do about that. That's what happens when you're under 10. It likes to roll as a random 10. So let me play the song for you. This song was made by 23. Oh, there's my invite. All right, let me find the song. Gotta play the song. Gotta always play the song. Bum, bum.
Don't let Steve take it, keep it in your hand. Raise your voice loud and take a screaming stand. Holy Nick is calling, it's your time to rise. Stop the thief, Steve, he's eyeing your prize.
All right, let's riggedy roll! That's a name I don't think we've seen before. All right. Will Sharkyface. Will Sharkface lives build his way to freedom, or will he be a schnack? All he must do is enter in chat. Only time will tell. Will he Haruken his way to freedom, or will he become Haruken? No, you can't. No one can double enter. That's why we always look for a minimum of 10. But We didn't get 10 today. That's okay. So, Sharky Face, DM me on Blue Sky, X, or on Discord. I have to send you some stuff. Just know that I tend to be a little slow sometimes, so if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, I don't. Let me just get our raid target ready. We like to build raid trains. I'm going to raid you guys over to the Built Over Bot Talk Show today. Before you go, I have 3 things to ask of you, of course. 1, keep your chin up. You can't see the world if you're staring at your feet. 2, protect your neck. Don't want you to lose your head. And 3, just build, build, build. Remember, you are loved and you matter. Thank you all for tuning in today. Thank you for those who participated in Wip Sunday. If you didn't participate in Wip Sunday, maybe you need to. I did post a model for you to build for next week. So just be safe, take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow at noon for Madness Monday.
Well, that's it. Well, that's it. I really hope you enjoyed it. We had a ball making it. Thank you very